It's a safe space. There are no wrong answers, as you know.
My answer would be my MacBook, just because, I mean, I have Logic on there. I have all my music on here. Assuming that there is Wi-Fi on this deserted island, there's everything I could ever need on my laptop.
Yeah, I feel like the band doesn't exist without a laptop, right? Just because of the origin story. So that's a totally logical one. Yeah.
Pretty similar answer, but more specifically, I'd say Pro Tools, because I don't necessarily need my guitar to track an idea. I could just MIDI it. So I'm going to say Pro Tools because I could just get a complete idea in there.
Do you the two of you battle over which DAW you like better, or how does that work?
In this band, we've used like 4 different digital workstations. Now we're using Pro Tools, but I've always used Logic.
Fruity Loops, Logic, Reaper, and now Pro Tools.
Wow, that Google Drive is a stressful place, isn't it, Tom? Does that sound like fun to you?
Oh man, I'm sweating.
Oh, I need that one vocal track to fly in real quick. Cool, I got to go open up Fruity Loops, bounce it out, and then put it together in a stem in Logic, and then bring it into the Pro Tools session. Wow, yeah, more power to whoever's sewing that together from day to day. Edith, what do you think?
So for me, it's amazing because I am my instrument.
It goes everywhere.
So I'll bring myself, and then I do a lot for my voice on tour, obviously. Every vocalist should, because it's literally your body. So
it's
you
a temple.
Take care of your body. So
be
you
responsible with it. Yes.
Right. And I have like a whole bag of like stuff that I have, like vocal medicine that I bring with me everywhere. Claudia from Coheed drank this tea every night before every single set when we were on tour with him. Like I'm sure he's been doing it for years, and he put me onto it. And it's
throat coat.
Coat, of course. And then like this Japanese medicine, throat medicine stuff. I don't know what it's called because it's in Japanese.
That's totally fair.
I can't read Japanese, but it's like this. It's like this weird like syrup honey that you put in with your throat coat.
Does it taste good?
No, it's terrible. But listen, it's so bad. But like, you can't expect things to work and taste good, especially like no. It's got to be. If it tastes good, it's probably not gonna work. Imagine, Vicks Vapor Rub. Imagine Vicks Vapor Rub and honey mixed together. That's what it tastes like.
Okay, just to clarify, any listeners, for liability purposes, do not ingest Vicks Vapor Rub with your tea. Do not do that. The record process does not condone that. But that sounds like an incredible regimen. So your desert island thing would be your like bag of medicine tea tricks.
Nice. Yes.
Okay.
Nice.
That's a very good one. And being someone that has been in a band with a guy that yells really loudly a lot.
Oh my gosh, I should introduce him to that.
He's gone in, out, and back again with a ton of different things. At one point, he was like, I got to eat a chocolate bar every time before I go on stage. Be like, I'm pretty sure that is definitely something that most vocal coaches will tell you definitely don't do.
Right.
And he was he was convinced that it worked. I don't know. Maybe there's a psychosomatic thing there. But so but that is a great tip for vocalists, especially, you went from kind of just doing writing, studio stuff, recording at home to like, it's way different, the way you push and jump around every night, for half an hour, 45 minutes at a time on the voice, and then not sleeping as well. So you got to take care of yourself.
Yeah. It's actually the hardest thing I've ever done, to be honest with you. Performing live.
Yeah.
I love it. Like, the more you do it, you don't notice how hard it is. But if you have some type of break, and then you get back in it, you're like, dang.
It's like a muscle.
Oh my gosh.
You can be running marathons. You take like 1 month off, you're back in, you're just like, oh man, I'm starting at the bottom again. It's true. I mean, my singer is probably, as we record this right now, screaming our 30-song set list while riding a Peloton to try to keep his voice and diaphragm in shape. You know what I mean?
I do that too. That's crazy.
Pelotoning?
No, I actually run on the treadmill and sing the set.
Yeah, you have to, for this genre especially. Like, for anybody out there that thinks that that thinks this shit comes easy, it doesn't. Especially for the vocalist. As like drummers, guitar players, we can kind of get away with a little bit of stuff, like, you know, and I realize that, whereas like I can get out of breath and I can still just like stand there and go there, but I'm not trying to like belt my ever loving heart out, you know? So kudos to you, and keep taking care of the voice. And thank you for the little peek behind the curtain at all of your gear candy items. That's very interesting.
Oh yeah.
Music to my ears.